Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new. So today we are going to be doing a cast video, which is different from my previous video. Of course, my previous video was the start of a let's play series. It was the prologue. And I just kind of wanted to kind of get into doing a little bit of both, because I do want to have both on this channel, where I'm going to be creating sims but also like doing let's plays like into like the gameplay sort of, you know, aspect of the game. Just because like for me, like usually, honestly, y'all, I'm definitely a spend like hours in cast and like minutes in the game type of player, like, you know what I mean? Like I barely ever spend time in the actual game, which is why I think with this channel it'll definitely give me a lot more opportunity to kind of like spend more time in the game. So and with the themed series that it is, Empires is what I'm talking about. If like anyone's watching this, you know, in the future, of course, I'm talking about my Empire series. It's a very like themed series. It's got a very clear concept to it, so it's definitely like not exactly the game in the sense of like what The Sims 4 just is like as a game, because I'm using a lot of mods in that series. But I think that that's what's making it like more fun and more like intriguing to me, is the fact that it's not something that I normally would do, and the fact that I'm like making a storyline for it. So that's just kind of like why I decided to kind of start a let's play as my first video, even though that video actually was originally going to be the first episode, but then after I edited it, it made more sense as a prologue episode sort of, because it's not really gotten too much into the storyline that I wanted to create with the series. But anyway, let's get back into this video. So as you can see, I've been working on Sasha, and y'all, she's so pretty. As you can also, I do want to just go ahead and, you know, say, because you can see it on the screen, they're made from my base sim. Like I have a base sim when I'm making sims that I want to kind of just make really quickly, where I have all the skin details on, any tattoos that I basically use as another category for skin details, and like contacts if I want to give them like different eye types, but like no makeup, no hair, and I have like my favorite body shape on them or whatever. But they are all made using my base sim. That way it's just a lot faster to get to like just creating the sims and everything. And I didn't really touch like their faces too much, just because the Bratz do all have the same face, just with different, you know, like little details and skin tones and hair colors and stuff. So I did not touch their, like I didn't, you know, slide anything around or change the presets. But in previous in future videos when I'm using my base sims, I definitely will, but I just didn't want to for the Bratz, just because they do basically look the same. But yeah, so with Sasha, I did want to give her more of a like sort of streetwear chic kind of look, just because that's what I kind of get from her. Like I'm pretty sure in the cartoon that they had in like the early 2000s, she had like that kind of streetwear kind of style. And if I am remembering this right, I'm pretty sure she had a boyfriend who was either like a celebrity, and he was like a famous like musician, maybe a rapper or something, I don't know. And like I don't know, I feel like I'm remembering that right, but I could be like completely wrong. But I kind of wanted to, you know, just give her that kind of streetwear chic kind of look, as well as like their traits and everything. Their traits, I kind of based it off of what I remember from that cartoon. Like with Jade and Chloe, I'm pretty sure, I couldn't remember which one of them, but one of them was like super paranoid. Like one of them was like always like panicky, and like, yeah, I couldn't remember, so I gave one of them the coward trait and another one the paranoid trait, which I don't remember if both of those come with the game, because I do have custom traits in my games too, which you will see me using with The Sims. But yeah, so I did give them those traits. So like stuff like that, I kind of like am going off of my memory when it comes to like that cartoon that they used to have. But yeah, so we're on Yasmin now at this point. We have been for a little bit, but with her style, so her outfit that she's gonna have is like not her final outfit whatsoever. You'll see me go back and redo her outfit after I finish everyone else's, because originally I was going to like have them all have different outfits that kind of go with the style that I usually kind of picture them having like on like a daily basis, you know what I mean? But like like when they're not coordinating with each other. But then I was like, I do want to put them on like a thumbnail. I want to kind of give them like a little photo shoot and do like some little like scenes at the end of just them like out in the world, just because like I don't know, like I just really enjoy like cinematic shots and, you know, like beauty, like glamour shots. So I decided to give them like coordinating outfits, and it ended up like being really, really cute. Like they look so cute. I did do the rest of the outfits like off camera, you know. we probably won't see them too much unless I decide that I want to like make some posts of them on Tumblr or something. If you guys are interested in that, like definitely let me know, because I do have all 7 of the categories complete. Like I have all of their outfits done, and I think I coordinated for the most part on all of them. So like if you guys want to see that, definitely comment that down below, and I'll make posts for Twitter, Tumblr. I will make some posts for Tumblr if you guys want to see that. But yeah, Yasmin's outfit, y'all, it like the outfit that I ended up making for her originally, it is really cute, but it just was like way too different from the rest of the outfits that I ended up going with. And usually like it's so weird, because this year I started to get like more into like neutral like colors, like, you know, black, brown, you know, just more muted kind of colors. Whereas like normally I'm a super like colorful person. Like in my like daily life, like when I'm dressing up, I'm usually wearing a lot of color, and that usually reflects in like the Sims that I make, unless I like really put myself to actually go outside of my own style when it comes to making Sims. Then, you know, sometimes it'll be dependent on the concept that I wanted to give to that Sim, or like the style and the aesthetic. But yeah, like I don't know, I ended up giving them, you know, black and blue like denim sort of outfits, and I still made it based off of what I picture their styles to be, like what their personalities are kind of like giving to me. But like I don't know, I ended up doing that sort of color scheme, whereas like normally, y'all, I would have given them like some outfits with definitely like at least like 1 or 2 like actual like colors in there. But I don't know, I just decided to do something a little bit more neutral just to kind of start off with. But I do actually want to do a rainbow Sims video where, you know, it's Pride Month, y'all, you know, happy leg booty community month to all my LGBTQ plus you know, viewers out there. And yeah, I do actually want to make some Sims for my next cast video. I'm pretty sure I want to do that while it's still Pride Month. I still got plenty of time, so I'm gonna try and get that done as fast as I can. But yeah, and that'll kind of get me back into wearing more color, but making Sims with more color, because just I don't know, like it's just this year I just have not done a lot of colorful Sims, or even just in my daily life I feel like I've been wearing a lot of black and brown and gray, which is, you know, nice, it's cute, it's lovely, but for me personally I feel like I look the best when I'm in color. So yeah, anyway, we are gonna be moving on to Jade here in a little bit. Now listen, we know that Jade has always kind of like really had that sort of like alternative, sort of kind of punky, rocky sort of aesthetic, and I feel like that's always been like the best aesthetic that's looks good on her, because, you know, the Bratz, they usually touch on a lot of different styles, you know, like, you know, the glamorous style, like especially in like different movies depending on what they're doing. But for me, like Bratz Rock Angels Jade is like my favorite Jade. Like I feel like she always looks the best when she has that sort of style. I can't fully remember how she used to dress in the cartoon, because I feel like their outfits were pretty much just like, unless it was like a movie in like the regular cartoon, like the, I guess like the, you know, episodes, I feel like they usually just had outfits that looked pretty like similar. So there wasn't too much personality, I think, in their outfits, like as individuals. But like even though they didn't, from what I remember at least, like have a lot of personality as individuals, like in their fashion in the show, I feel like they had their sort of style as a group. And I think I kind of wanted to reflect that in these Sims, where they have a sort of collective theme or style as a group in this video. That's kind of what I wanted to get across. But yeah, like Jade, I don't know, I always end up going for that sort of like somewhat like alternative style for her, just because I feel like it just fits her really well. Maybe it's the black hair, I don't know. But it's just always what I kind of get from Jade. Oh yeah, and then I also did want to say I originally wanted this video to have like a video, like a a like webcam voiceover, but I'm still trying to work on my setup, you guys. Like I was supposed to get it fixed today, but like I was sleeping like really late into the day, and I was supposed to have my dad come over and like help me put my desk and stuff together, but I'm going to have to try that another day because I needed my rest. I needed my rest. I work a full-time job and I have insomnia, so it's already like really hard for me to kind of like get anything done like during the day. And my job is like third shift, so yeah, during the day it's like hard to get anything done, but that's why I think it's like super easy to at least like just go ahead and do this voiceover, because I did want to get this video up because it's already recorded and I just wanted to kind of put it out, and I think that my Sims are really cute and I really want to post them on Tumblr. So you know, and I think that when I was kind of looking at a little bit of inspiration pictures for like what I wanted to go for, because actually I recorded this video before like making my Bratz Sims, but I changed my style for making Sims a lot since I made that video, and I decided to just kind of start all the way over. And yeah, but when I was looking for that, I was looking at some of the like covers for the movies and stuff, and it just really brought me back to like my childhood. Like I remember the Bratz babies movies, like I remember going to my cousin's house and like watching those, and those were just always like super cute and like funny. But one of the movies I think that like kind of might be my favorite, like just the one that I just remember the most, I think it's like when they went camping. And child, that movie was a mess. Like that movie was literally a mess. Like I said, I can't remember if it was Jade or if it was Chloe, like this like the super panicky one, but they were going through it in that movie. Like they were really just having a hard time. And yeah, like she was just pretty much like that throughout the show, just in general and stuff. So I don't know, like I just was thinking about that, and I kind of want to go back and rewatch some of those movies, because I did actually rewatch a lot of the show like a year or two ago. I didn't finish it, but I got pretty far into it, because like I don't know about y'all, but like I'm the type of person where like I barely remember like any media from my childhood, and I really have to like go back and like watch stuff again to remember like the plot, you know. Like I can remember certain scenes or like certain like visuals for like movies or like songs or music videos and stuff, but I can't remember like what the movie was about, like what happened in the movie, how did the movie start, like, you know, like stuff like that. But like I just remember like little certain stuff, so I definitely have to go back and like watch a lot of stuff over again from my childhood. But yeah, we are currently on Chloe, who I think I spent the least amount of time on. Like I think with Jade and with Yasmin, I probably spent the most amount of time, just because I didn't know exactly where I wanted to take their style. Because like I said, with Yasmin, I don't know, Yasmin, I feel like she has a few different styles that you can really kind of give her. But yeah, it was just kind of really hard. And then like with Jade, like she has a, like to me, she has a like a certain style, like, you know, alternative, kind of like rocky, punky, not really gothic at all, but like she has that kind of like dark aesthetic to me personally. So I don't know, it just took a little bit with trying to figure out what direction I wanted to take it in with the CC that I had in my game. But with Chloe, she has a few styles that you could go off of too, but I feel like this is where I started to kind of come into like, okay, I want to make them coordinate. So then I just gave her an outfit that I think was more based off of what I was going to go with for the rest of the group in the end. And then you'll end up seeing me like go back and touch up Yasmin, because I was taking the screenshots and stuff, like the cast screenshots you guys will see. I did leave it in the video just because, like, I don't know, I feel like that part is just always like super interesting to see, like while in cast and everything, and I feel like we don't really see it in a lot of cast videos, so I just decided to leave it in. But of course I'll have their glam shots at the end too. I didn't do too many, I just did some for them as a group. That way you guys can kind of see them all together when they're moving around and everything, and you know, being the animated Sims that they are. So yeah, but with like Chloe, I don't know, I feel like usually she has sort of a like soft girl like sort of aesthetic that I picture her having. That's usually what I picture her having, because I can't remember too much of her style from the show either. But yeah. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys have any video ideas for me, comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.